That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Welcome. I had to get some donuts because I was a little famished. So I apologize for the short interruption. Hi, Queen. I'm back. I apologize. I had a short interruption of getting some donuts. So I had to get some donuts. So now we can just play. We can play our magic. Let me know if the sound is okay. Because again, I'm bobbing through different systems. Before we jump into our Brawl games, I want to shout out, not a sponsor, but a really cool person, Stephanie from People Mover Travel. Treat yourself, take a vacation, go to Disney, go to Europe, go to Asia. Do it with a travel agent. She saves you so much time. And she's able to make reservations on your behalf so that you can get in there and just focus on packing your suitcase. Yes, we love Stephanie. Okay, so let me know if you can hear everything okay. Because again, we went through some game changing. Let me know if I need to adjust the sound at any point. Okay. I know. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Because we got a daily quest to do. Okay, we got daily quests that we got to do. And we are live on YouTube. Hey, YouTube. Cool beans, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. So let's just jump into the game. Yes. Let me know if you can hear the game and me okay. So today we have to do black, red spells on it. We are on it. Black and red. I'm kind of looking for, we could do either or, one black or one color, either black or red, or we could do both. But I think I'm gonna do this deck. This is Liliana. You can see Liliana in her prime. At least I hope. I hope you do. On TikTok, we are trying to get 10,000 likes. We are at 8,734. Super excited. I think people are really into Gothic 1 Remake and what that looks like. And I'm happy that I was able to take it for a spin. So this is mono black, so we could just keep our hand the way it is. Should be pretty easy, pretty smooth. We're vibing. We keeping it cozy. While I was getting donuts, I should have made myself some coffee. Yeah, this is no pressure. I'm just here to have a good time. There's some graveyard recursion in this deck, so we're bringing things out of the graveyard, putting them onto the battlefield. Hey cat, thank you. I see you. I change games, and I had to get some donuts. Had to get some donuts. Hey Dan, thanks for the follow. We need some card draw. That's what we need up in here. Yes. Yeah, thank you for liking the video. We need some mana too. We need some mana. Because these are kind of expensive. I have a very expensive hand currently, and my commander is 6 cost. It costs 6 to bring it out. Yeah, that's ouchies. That is some ouchies. Okay, we got this. Cool. We'll get rid of that bird before it gets too wild. I think that's fair. Let's see if they're gonna put. Oh yeah, menace. That makes sense. So I can't block it. I can't. That's fair. Could have either one. I could have took either one, either enchantment, but I thought trample would be a little bit more difficult to maneuver. You can get rid of that enchantment. I don't mind. You can get rid of that soul enervation. They probably will make this indestructible, but I can't really afford to take any more. Oh yeah, see, they had counters, they had the combat trick, the classic rule stuff for you, classic. So I'm going to bring out my commander and make them sacrifice their commander.
Let us march into battle and make new comrades. You've reached an undead end.
It's only fair. They got rid of all my creatures. Oh, Cat, you caved and got the Raja bundle. Oh, yes. That is. I I I don't blame you. I don't blame you. That little baby Raja is so adorable. And just to have Raja, I never heard of that game, the Dreamlight Disney game before.
I am exhausted.
And I'm very intrigued by it. It seems to be like a lot of fun. So we can bring back 2 creatures. But I think I'll just bring back this one. Make them sacrifice their commander again. Queen says, I'm jealous. I wish I had 4,000 moonstones to get that Raja bundle. Oh my gosh. Maybe we can make it happen. Yeah, I really am very curious about it just because it looks like a really fun game. It's on the list. It's definitely on the list. So I have to download. So my computer was hacked a couple months ago because I was applying to jobs, and one of the jobs was a scam. And it turned out that I downloaded something, and that hacker was able to control my computer, and it wasn't pretty. So all of the games I had downloaded, I have to re-download them. I need a blocker. And I can use some life. Hey, Crying Monkey, welcome. Baron, welcome. So yeah, I'm gonna do a Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is on the list. I haven't finished it, so I haven't done like a full run through, and my goal with that is to finish the game. Technically, I did finish it. This is a bit of a spoiler, but what had happened was I picked the wrong chat option, and it ended the game entirely. And I wasn't even prepared for that nonsense. Because when I'm playing a game, I'm just playing it just naturally. So I didn't know that my choices would have consequences, and sure enough, they had consequences, and the game just ended. The game ended. Rude. Rude. I wasn't, it was like in chapter 2, and I didn't know that's how it's going to be, so I could have like went back to my save point, but I just didn't. I'm like, oh, the game is over. The game is over. So I kind of lost my spark. But if we can hold each other accountable, our goal is to do a full run through, end to end. I want to get to chapter 3 for that. And then we have classic World of Warcraft. Been playing World of Warcraft since 2014, and I like to take my time. I like to go to old dungeons and old raids, doing old content, because I think that I like to go at my own speed. And what else? We'll do the Dreamlight, Disney Dreamlight game, because I think that'll be fun. I just need some fiduciary funds first. I need some moolah. don't know if you can play it for free, but I don't know. I didn't really look into it, but I just put it on this. Wow, they gave me some maps. Great. Hey Leaf. I'm gonna call you Leaf. Welcome. I'm just gonna replay this creature because they told me to get lost. They really want me to get lost.
Fools have sold the wise.
I don't know how to get rid of this Ugin. So Ugin can get rid of your target permanents when you cast it. We'll try our best by doing this. Hey girl, hey.
That was all.
Hey, I got rid of their Ugin. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Tom. Yeah. Yeah, get cozy with DDLE. Okay. Yes, I'm curious. I should do first impressions with that based on my impression. It's kind of cool. I love your character that you created for it. It just looks so cozy and lots of people love it. Oh my gosh, they are removing everything of my stuff. I don't normally run removal in my decks because I just like throwing cards out. So I'm a bad Magic player in that regard. But guess what we're gonna be removing? We're gonna be removing their commander.
The undead make great minions. Loyal and I do quite enjoy.
That's just what Liliana does. It's not me. I didn't choose that, but we have a goal for our daily quest is to play black and red. Oh my god.
Fine, I'll leave.
This is insane. I'm going to be exiling the top 20 cards. I feel like I just don't have the we're gonna fish. Now we have the mana, so we're gonna be exiling 20 cards because of this Ulamog. Oh my goodness. Great. I love this for us. I love it. I love it. You know, we love Cozy Brawl, but sometimes Cozy Brawl turns into not so Cozy Brawl. Sometimes it is rough. But we cozy because our mindset is cozy. Yes, our mindset is cozy. How to get a donut? How to get a donut? I have to eat. I have to eat because I have to prepare myself for 20 cards in my deck to go in my library to go away. No pressure. Oh, did we get 10,000 likes on TikTok? Did we do that? Did we do that? If If you go to the Disney Dreamlight Valley website, it breaks down everything from the pricing of the base game and then any paid DLC expansions. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll do that. The main website. Okay, so I'm not really sure what this person is doing or thinking. Not entirely sure. Hey, Chris. Hey, Majin. They're supposed to look for a forest or a plains. I'm not entirely sure. Weird. I ate a donut. I just ate a donut because I was preparing myself to lose 20 of my cards in my library and they just did not attack. That's so strange. Oh, that's because they will just boot me now. So I didn't draw anything, so I'm gonna concede. Because I didn't have enough mana to bring out my Planeswalker Liliana. Our girl. But that's fine. It's all good. We're just gonna keep moving on. Yeah, the Dreamlight Valley website. I'm gonna pull that up. Queen says we vibin', welcome in everyone. Yes, thanks Queen for welcoming. We are vibing. So we have this Liliana, and then we have this Liliana. I put a bunch of Lilianas up in here. Isn't she gorge? Love the purple. I love the purple and the magic. Hey Drula, thanks for the bunny on YouTube. I see you. Yes, we're good. So what other games should we play? Because I've been looking. Oh, I wanted to add Guild Wars. Guild Wars is a throwback. I wanted to stream some Guild Wars. I think they have the most out of all of the mass RPGs I've played, which haven't been many, but out of all of them, I think Guild Wars has the most interesting class design and class options. You can really customize your character and your class, and your class changes based on the weapons that you use. I find that so interesting. World of Warcraft, I wish was more class immersive. I would say WoW's Legion expansion almost hit the nail on scratching that itch for me, because we had class order halls, and a lot of the lore in that expansion was based on your class, and it wasn't based on factions. It wasn't based on you picking one side over the other. So I wish WoW was
Enough
a
with
little
the
more
mysteries. I've come
immersive with their class design, basically.
Haven't you ever heard
because I think that's what gets you hooked into it more. It's just, it's an interesting play style, it's interesting animations and interesting mechanics. We don't like clunkers, we like flow. That's what I kind of really hope WoW gets to. Yeah, if you put Bunny Pile in the chat, a fun little surprise shows up on the screen. I'm just saying. It's a little hidden Easter egg.
Don't overthink things.
Okay, we won. We won that. They did not want to discard whatever they had. And that's okay. Yeah, we just jump right into it. I think that's the best way to do Magic Arena. Magic Arena is free, but if you want extra bits and bobs, then you have to pay for it. But essentially, it's free. Ooh, okay, so Delny will create unblockable tiny little creatures. So we have to do something about that. We're doing some light ramp. We're doing some light ramp because we have a very expensive commander. Yeah, bunnies, unblockable bunnies. I don't quite want to waste this on a bunny, so I'm just going to create a zombie token or a zombie army. Thanks for sharing the live. Wow, Drua, you got the 10 out of 10 from Hazel. I love that. Oh, that's interesting. So you could use the emojis in Twitch from other channels and use them on other channels? I'm new. I'm real new at the Twitch. I'm real new at the Twitch. But yes. Okay, that's cute. I love that. Okay, they still have... They're gonna make a lot of bunnies, so I'm just gonna prepare myself. What? I didn't know that. Queen says, yeah. Yeah. If you have the emojis from different Twitch channels, I just saw it, so it must be true. Oh. Right. I can't block the bunnies now. This is going to be helpful. Soren's going to be very helpful. So as long as they don't bring out... Oh dear, they're just going to bring it out. That's fine. But Soren should still live. They have protection. Remember when we won? Because the person had the one ring and they lost 2 life on their turn, on their upkeep. Remember? Good times. Good times. Thriving. I'm gonna bring him to my
volunteer. You get used to the smell.
Boot the bunny. Yeah, that was fun. That set up what I did not know. It's a good thing I swung everything in, and I didn't realize that they were going to cease based on their own trigger. It was a great moment in the history of my Brawl. It's pretty cool. Ooh, Kat says, come watch the Wholesome Direct. Oh, they conceded. I see that. I see why they conceded. Wholesome Direct on Saturday morning, where they'll give news and updates of games that are currently out or upcoming for 2026. Oh, and you can add some games to your wish list. Oh, I love that. Thank you for the tip. That's exciting. Yeah, I'm open to trying new games, some indie games. Big plus when it comes to some magic, I would say. We're gonna check the store to see what we have. What we have in the store. We could get a draft token, but I don't have enough gems for that business. We could get a moving card. So most of these in the store are they just move very slightly. They could do better. They could do better. But this is what they just give. And I'm not going to waste 2,000 gold, my hard-earned coin, on a slightly moving card. I mean, no, it's not worth it. So this is what it looks like. Nothing interesting, nothing really. It moves great, but it's so expensive. Why is it so expensive? Like, it's a lot. I only have 2,450. So why would I do that? Come on. Come on, that's okay. That's okay. Yes, let's try out the deck that we debuted this week. This is the deck that we made this week. It's new, it's fresh. Enchantments. Love me some enchantments. I would say this is a good hand just because we have this enchantment already. So it's okay that we don't have a plains yet. I would say. See, we're going to enchant the forest, turn it into a plains, won't turn it into anything, and then we have what we need. So this looks like it's going to be very knight-centric. So it's a typal deck. So whenever one or more knights you control attack, you draft a card from the spellbook. This is an alchemy card, so the alchemy cards are only available in Magic Arena. Alchemy cards pretty much do like a video game-esque things, I would say. I'm gonna bring out my commander first in case they have removal. The shield counter will help use that up. And then I'm going to bring out Wicatics. And then when enchantments come out, I get counters. So I get to make my creature cards more powerful. Okay, so they just made a copy of their commander in their hand. That's what this does. It's a one-time boon. Has double team. Oh. I guess it creates a copy of that card and not this. This gave a flying counter to it, so that's fine. We're gonna put this out because we need card draw. As opposed to Doubling Season, which is an enchantment we need. That's okay because I have this and I can return our boy Calyx to the battlefield. So all is not lost. We're doing, see, they just created a duplicate copy of that card in their hand. And now because knights are attacking, okay, so let's just pop this off. Do you like a lot of games that are like deck building? I only play Magic Arena in terms of deck building games. I know WoW has Hearthstone, but I think the easiest deck building game for me and my brain is Magic Arena. It just seems to be just easier. But then again, I haven't really looked at other games. So if there are more interesting games out there, then I'm interested. So it kind of looks like I might lose. We'll see. We'll see if they buff up their creatures. I do like open world games more because I'm looking to be immersed into the world that is created. And I like progression. I think that's important to have in games. You have a goal in mind. I think it'd be really cute if there was, so on my phone I play like a cat cafe game. So I think this is it. We don't have any card draw, we don't have anything, so we're gonna move on. Wow, Cat, you use the love. You use a love candle. I love that. I love that. So my other idea or concept is my emojis on Twitch are intention candles. And so because we'll be doing readings, it's not the main point, but it's just something that I just do. I do readings. So when I do a reading, I want the community. I want my community to set intentions for the person that the reading is for. And that's why I created the emojis that I did, because I wanted our digital space to be intentional, a very intentional centered kind of person. But also I love playing games. So the candles are just here to set good intentions and get a little woo woo in the chat. So yeah, I appreciate you using the love candle. I appreciate that. And I hope you manifest love, hope you manifest compassion, I hope you manifest whatever you're attracting. So yeah, so there's a lot of thought and there's a lot of sigil magic embedded within the emojis themselves. So I hand drew sigils digitally, and those sigils are magical activations that you would use in the real world, and so I just put them layered in within the emojis. So it's a little secret digital witch in me that infuse the emojis. So I'm so excited that you use the candle, the love candle specifically. I think that's beautiful. So yes, the more you use the candle, the more magic you are manifesting. Yes, I love that. Okay, we want a win on this deck that we built together. We want to win. Some days you just lose. You just lose a lot. The matchups are just so grim. And some days you actually pop off. And I think that goes for any type of game, really. So this is a good hand. I tell you why. Because we already mulligan. And I kind of don't want to mulligan more than once. But we have a drop 2 that gives us more access to colors that we need to cast things. Wow, so that doesn't really count. They didn't get a good hand, so, and they didn't like their first turn, I guess. Interesting. So we'll try again. Ooh, speaking of open world, you should try Palia. It's free to play. Funny you should say that. That is one of the games I have downloaded. And I did do a little a little semi-demo for myself to orient myself with it. It's on the list. It's on the list. I have to organize the list. But yes, I see a lot of people playing Palia, and they join parties, and they collect squishies, plushies. They collect plushies, which I think is cute, and it's like Farmville too. Like you can have a garden, you start growing apple trees. Oh, this person's probably gonna get really mad at me because I'm taking forever, but yes. I do like open world. I think it's so cool, and you can just like explore with no pressure. I'm open to battle royale games if magic is involved. Magic would have to be involved to some capacity. I don't really like melee. So if I can run around and like cast when I'm moving, there's some vibes. There are some vibes. Hey, Lily Forever. It's not me. These people are just... they're sleeping. They are sleeping, the game is sleeping. I'm not exactly sure why this is happening. There we go. Oh, they were deciding on to mulligan or not to mulligan. I think I will put out this enchantment early. Just because I think I want to max it out. So you have to pay to max these class enchantments out. It's a little mole that says Innkeeper's Talent on it. It's a little innkeeper mole. I love it. It's so cute. Queen says plushies. Yes, you can collect plushies. I think that's adorable. I like collecting. I've come to accept that my core gamer spirit is a collector. So if there is some sort of collecting involved, I'm there. I'm there. Do you guys like collecting? Are you open to any gacha games like Genshin Impact or Infinity Nikki? I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard of those. I'm gonna have to Google it. Okay, so this is going to destroy my enchantment, but that's okay because this enchantment is going to bring back that enchantment from the graveyard, so I think we're squared away. Queen says same here. Yeah, collector games are fun. Cool. Okay, I feel like they're going to get rid of the enchantment. Oh, they're not going to get rid of the enchantment. Interesting. They probably want me to use my mana to max it out. But I need card draw. Don't mind me. My mouse is moving kind of funny. Yeah, I pretty much play PC games. PC. Because I have a PC. And then I have my phone. But I definitely don't want to overwhelm myself. I feel like I need to designate certain days to certain games to try and keep organized and trying to keep a schedule together. I do want to play Dress to Impress. I think that's kind of fun. Just because I like it kind of satisfies that itch to customize your character, your experience to some degree. And I love color, and I love fashion. I go to fashion shows, so it's definitely up my alley. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. So they just destroyed their artifact to get a sword of body and mind. So they have protection from green and blue. So both of my creatures can't block this creature. They have protection from green and blue. I feel like I'll just move the shield. Counter over, because then I can proliferate, and so I can move shield counters and regular counters all over. Unless they force me to get rid of it. That's interesting because I can cast my commander again and get a new shield counter on it. So they're going to make me mill, and so the more enchantments that are in my graveyard, I can just take them out of my graveyard with my enchantment. So hopefully they don't get rid of that enchantment that's keeping me together. So it looks like they have a Swords to Plowshare, so they can exile a creature. But I will gain life. Well, Queen just became a super fan. Oh my gosh. Welcome to being a super fan. I believe you can give you give a little heart on TikTok, and then as you're watching my lives, you can get little costume things for your little heart buddy. I think that's how that works. Thanks for becoming a super fan. Are we thinking? We are thinking. They are thinking. Okay, so I think the best enchantment right now is to bring this out and imprison their commander. And then if they have a counter spell, I want them to use it. Use your counter spell. Oh, they don't have a counter spell. Hey, Philip. So, Queen, I think you can do a heart me mission. I think you can send a heart me to me. It's like a little heart person at the top of your screen. I just put a counter on all my creatures. Whoa, you gave me 7 life. That's wild. Thank you, I guess. Say, I'm gonna grab this and get rid of that sword. Because we do not need that sword. Now let's see what they got. We got rid of their sword. Oh, wow. Okay, that's... Oh, wow. Two board wipes. No, they did not just do that. Oh my god. That is insane. That's insane. That's a memory right there. That is a wild. Good for them. Good for them. They can wait their turn now. Because that is a moment. I can't believe they did that to me. They really did do that. That is nuts. I can't believe I'm shook. Okay, well, let's bring this out. Let's bring out my commander. Bring out my tree. Oh, Cat, thanks for the popular. I appreciate you. I would send the heartbeat, but TikTok won't allow me to gift. It's complicated. Oh no. It's complicated. Okay, so we still need to get rid of this sword. Because this sword is the bane of our existence.
I don't want to spoil the surprise.
We got our little bloom tender. That's what I'm saying. We are totally going to attack. Because they have 54 life. I've been giving them so much life this entire time. And we got to like wheedle them down. This is a game I'm talking about. They use 2 board wipes. That is wild to me.
Eternal question. Win the quick way or the fun way?
Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. That's what I'm talking about. We got them down to 30 life. And that's what I'm saying. They used 2 board wipes on my little enchantment people. Oh my gosh. It's wild. Oh my gosh. 10,000 likes. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much. Cool beans. We doing it. We doing it one little tap at a time. That's wild. 10,000 likes. Boom. We won this after a double sweep. That's crazy. That makes me excited. That makes me excited. That's so cool. That's cool. That's what I'm talking about. We're doing it. Yeah, are we doing the bunnies? How's our bunny situation feeling? We got a little bunny counter. I just I just posted it. Let me know if you can see the bunny counter. We're collecting bunny piles in the chat. It might be broke. There goes our commander. Okay, the bunny counter is not counting. Okay, they're blinking that to try and scoop up my creature, I believe. We need some blue. Solo bunny counter is not working at the moment, so we'll just fix that when we're finished. I actually never seen this artwork before. Oh, it's from what is that? What set is this? It's the racing set. Oh my gosh. They really don't want me to play the game. And they're so toxic by doing that emote because they know exactly, they know what they're doing. They know. Yeah, we might lose this one. They keep getting rid of all of our cards. That's what I'm talking about. Just removal galore. Well, they're gonna bring back their things. So I'm gonna try and put a lot of creatures out just to make their decisions more difficult. And I will attack because they don't think I'm gonna be attacking. I'm attacking. Rude. They're just being their beings. Taking my little guy. Rude. Because my stuff was tapped, so they would have attacked and then they would have won. So I conceded. Because I like to move fast, because too many people just sit thinking and they just like play with their food. We're just vibing. It's not always the easiest vibe, you know? We definitely want card draw. I think that's important. Card draw is important. I'm totally going to block. I don't mind. I can get my enchantments back. Oh, they have some removal. They have some enchantment removal. I'm not gonna block. I will... I think I will bring this out. To bring this.
Innocent has been through enough. Needs our help. Give me a moment. For a few.
See, look, they're saying your go, your go, your go. Please, chill. Just chill out. Chill out. We are not, we're just vibing.
You want to be a great time mate? Put in the hours. Second here, second there. Who's counting?
They are trying to intimidate me. You've seen this nonsense. Wow, they just, oh, I don't understand people like that. They're like, your go, your go, your go, your go, and then they concede. It's wild. I love this journey. Wow, look at this. We got a White Lotus hideout from Avatar. Look how peaceful that is. A little cozy. You got some succulents. You got some big plants. I don't know all the plant names, but it's kind of cool. Love this. Survive. You can mute them. Yes, I'm aware. So I used to have mute set, but I miss the little companion animations. So when you mute, you lose the animation of the companion, and I was like, that's so sad. Yeah. So it is what it is. It really can. I like that it's unmuted now because you could see who's tilted. Like a couple of emojis, cool. Couple saying your whatever it is, I get, but some people get tilted real fast when we're just here vibing. Oh, I got a command tower. I love that. That is sad. Yeah, it is. It is what it is. Yeah, when you're running an enchantress deck, this Kami of Transmutation is amazing. It can, or artifacts too, and if you're rolling white, pretty cool. Pretty cool to turn everything in your hand that's a permanent into either an artifact or an enchantment. I think it's amazing. Okay, so Mogus is indestructible as long as your devotion to black and red is less than 7. It's not a creature. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, it deals 2 damage to their face unless they sacrifice a creature. That is rude. I don't want to sacrifice a creature. Not if I'm playing Liliana. If I'm rolling my Liliana decks. Baby sack creature. Ooh, Terror of the Peaks. We actually cannot have that. We cannot have that. So the first creature we'll sacrifice is the Kami of Transmutation. Unless we're forced to win, then we're just going to win. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't put their commander out sooner rather than later. Ooh, a spaceship. I love spaceship. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. We'll see if we get a Boris. So this spacecraft probably means they have more than one spacecraft up in here. But you never know. I'm not drawing any land, so this is it's feeling a bit dicey. Yeah, I have nothing. So I'm just going to start chucking enchantments into the graveyard. Yeah, they are rolling spaceships. I don't have a forest. Let me put out a tree. Trees are forests.
of the stars. The
We
stars
got
will
Calyx
light our way.
Planeswalker, and then we get the Calyx Creature. How's that for luck?
Cease your meddling. The patterned future appears before me.
So we have this spell where we can get our things back. I do wonder why they... Interesting.
Was I fated to fail? I was created for one purpose, restoring order to Theros. Clothis, show me my path.
Yeah. It's kind of a bus. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. When we get back, we're going to check out a new deck. Just so you know. Return. That's what I'm saying. I'm back from outer space. I made myself a little coffee because it's a little chilly in the bunny cave. Yes. Love this. I love it. So it looks like the little bunny counter reset itself. But I'm not entirely sure if it's working officially. So it's something I have to like look at later. And that's okay. But let's do it. Before we begin, if you're thinking about taking a Disney vacation, or you want to go on a cruise, or you've been jonesing for some Parisian bread in Paris, consider booking a vacation using Stephanie from People Mover Travel. Not a sponsor, just a really good person. Stephanie books reservations. She can create a timeline for you to do things. She has been on lots of rides. She's been on lots of cruises. She's a pretty cool person. So check her out at People Mover Travel and let Stephanie know I sent you. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. So I actually wanted to switch it up and do a different deck. I think that'll be fun. A deck that you haven't seen yet. This deck is enchantments. But I think we'll go with our kitty cat. We can get a little kitty cat in the chat. So our commander is Roxanne Starfall Savant. When Roxanne enters the battlefield, Roxanne creates a meteorite and it deals 2 damage to any target. And then you can use those meteorites as mana rocks. So very fun. They're gonna hit me with tax, but I don't have a 2-drop, so I'm gonna ignore their land tax. So if I control more lands than them, then they get to search for some lands. And I don't want them to outland me. Ooh. I technically don't have a 3-drop. So I'll just throw that in the graveyard. playing Roxanne. Roxanne is a cat druid. So Roaming Throne will double the triggers of the creature type that we chose, which is Druid. So when we put Roxanne out, we will not just get one meteorite, we'll get 2 meteorites, and hopefully we can ping their commander twice, killing it. I mean, the goal is to do, oh, well, guess what? It's not gonna happen now because they have an enchantment. Oh, they are Voltroning. And they have double strike. Yeah, that's the game for that, because I can't do anything with the double strike. I mean, I could have enchanted my thing to give it reach, but I don't want to do that. I want to keep the ball rolling. Wow, Drua, I love your little kitty, little hazel lurk kitty emo on Twitch. Love that. I think it'll be cute to have a bunny lurk, a little bunny lurk. I think that would be very cute. We don't have a red source, so we'll just mulligan. This is super expensive, but beggars can't be choosers now. So Queen, are you on Twitch? Wow, you have to follow. I think you follow and you get the little emotes. I'm just gonna put this creature out and hope I'm doing it. I like Twitch because you can like set it in the background. If you're like just lurking, you could just we're lurk friendly. If they have a counter spell, that's enough. Oh, wow. Big dragon. Do they have location? Do they have send back to my hand? What nothing. Whoa. That was a pretty wild. It's pretty wild. Now, red is pretty intense. Red typically is all about haste. Green is typically all about trample. And as you play it, you get to learn the different keywords. But it just takes practice and time to just... And it takes reading the card, which I don't always do. So, Turgrid right here discards, so they want to discard your hand as much as possible. I feel like I'll gain some life. I'll just keep gaining life until they remove a double strike 0. How much damage will it do? 0. Okay, this is where they will start discarding my hand. And I don't want that yet. discard. I think I will discard that. Out of the options that I have, that's what I can do. Spicy. He's spicy. That's gruel for you. Gruel, red and green is like that. It is like that. Yes, the goal today is to re-download the games that I missed because my computer was hacked. So my computer was hacked a couple months ago because I applied to a job and that job was a scam, and the hacker took over my computer and I had to do an entire factory reset. So I have to download all the games that I used to have. This creature didn't do 1 damage, even though this is an artifact. It should have did 2. Probably want that drone to die, but I'm not gonna do it. They're gonna sacrifice it anyway. This is their commander. Looking for some land. We need some land. That's okay. I don't mind. Queen, what is the super fan? What's that do now? I think this is a new Strixhaven battleground map, I guess you can say. Yeah, they proliferate pretty heavily. I'm gonna choose Spirit. Because this Spirit's going to do 2 damage to that player twice. guess that will be it. Thanks so much for tuning in to the live. I appreciate it. You're awesome. Be sure to follow, like, subscribe, all the good things. I'm going to start getting more games for us to play together.